On the right, as you
Yeah,
get up the hill, on the right-hand side.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know the one you mean, yeah.
Yeah. There's two houses on the left-hand side that you go up through. Just before that, on the right-hand side, that's where we used to live in the railway. That's the railway carriage. The father put concrete blocks around there afterwards and covered it in, like, you know.
Is that a farmhouse? That one on the right-hand side where you're?
Oh, well, yeah, small, the one called small, but yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go up there, Kernow and all that.
Yeah, because I've often been past there, you know. It's
Yeah.
pretty. I mean, even today, it's quite remote up there.
Oh, yeah, and even when we went up the other day after pick our at Innsborough, we called in that there was another house behind that again, further in. But nobody lived there for years, you know, the Melville Minear, not the same family, but another Minear family used to live in there. And I took a wife in there, I let them live in there, like, you know, so low and little small windows.
Yeah. Have they got any sanitation up there?
Oh, no. We never had no sanitation up there, bless them, we never had no. I got married in 1953, like, we never had no electric, no water, no nothing up there, drinking water, nothing. We had to fetch it down the well, see there.
Yeah.
Drinking water.
Well, it must have been pretty bleak, because it's pretty high up there.
Oh, yeah. Alright, then.
Yeah.
Get used to it, see.
You were saying about your grandfather with the hedger.
Oh, that's the other one. That's my other granddad.
Oh, that's
yeah, that's the lean side, see. My mother was a Minear, see. That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Did he live up that way as well, yeah?
Father was born down Perranport, then he came when he was 14 at 1904, came up Old Town.
Yeah.
Old Town, so that's just, you know. Yeah.
But he built these
hedges all around Gorsedh.
Oh.
Yep. And there's still one going up Gunny. I mean, he built a lot of hedges around at a time. That's just done. But I know the one up Gunny Hill, going up Gunny, you know.
Still there?
Oh, yeah. Going from Cassette up on the right-hand side.
Because you can't really destroy them very easily, can you?
They've tried, because you see up here picking up several chunks for different things. Going for a pump house and different things. You've got Cassette Hill, got that hill. You see several little chunks gone out of it, like, you know. And they built a bridge over once they were tipping the sand over the top.
So was there an actual job of building those hedges then?
Oh, yes, that was his full-time job. Yeah, he worked for council then on building hedges, you know. Yeah. He was a hedger.
So he built them along the roadside?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Mm. Oh, my uncle can remember him building there, but I can't because it was before my time, like, you know.
So you've never actually seen one being built?
I've seen it being built, but not so long ago as that, you know. Yeah, I built them myself, you know.
Have you?
Yeah. Mine is, they have a wood frame up, you know, the same shape, and a bit of string going across, like, you know, the same shape. You go up in the bottom and then straight up, like, you know. Yeah, and I pull up the earth, put the turf on the top. Yeah.
Talk me through this, if you could. How do you start? What's the first thing you do? You're going to have to go.
Oh, you dig down in the ground a little bit, you know, like sort of dig a wide trench, about 3 or 4 foot, somewhere about 4 foot, I suppose, like that. About a foot or so below the ground. Get hard ground.
You mean 3 or 4 across?
Yeah. And then you start off the bottom ones, bigger stone in the bottom. Most of them do. My granddad used to build them with. If you got the Gunny Hill, you see them, the stone used to be up that way, you know. A lot of them now, they build them that way, don't they? A flat. The flat stone, because they're long and all, they got the stone on the flat. The flat one used to have stone but that. And used to put them, if you notice, they all that way up. And then they gradually go up straight, and then the last rope is stood up straight, like, you know. And then they filled it up with earth inside, tamping it down. And then put turf on the top. Or cast.
So you have a stone wall 2 sides?
Yes, right, yep, and pull up the middle of the earth.
Did he build the ones that the stones are on a slant like that? I mean, some go that way, some go...
Oh, no. That was a smaller stone, like you get it from on the north coast more slaty stone, you know.
I was going to say it's slaty, isn't it?
Yeah, more than slaty. There was a modern one up the road there now, up near the viaduct like that. He done that. That's only modern, only built 2 years ago. So someone do it now, you know.
Yeah.
There's people doing that type of thing.
Yeah.
You know. But Granddad and my dad built all those hedges around cars. Of course, they won't go on now, see the clay and took them all away.
Yeah. Where do they get the stone from? I mean, I know they get it from a quarry.
From the
eventually.
downs then, usually from on the downs. And
So is that part of their job to go and get the stone?
that's right, pick up stones, find stones, yeah. It's better stone it is now, actually more natural than what it is now. And the quarries, I suppose, as well. But you see the stone are different than what they get now. All the stone now come from quarries. But you see the old hedges, they were natural stone. Different colour, different type of stone altogether than what you get now.
What do you mean, they just go and sort of pick it up?
Yeah, on the tops. Yeah. Well, when my uncle cleaned out that field up at the top there, some down parks, when the war was on, oh, they had lorry loads of stones and kept it down the bottom way. People used that for hedges back years ago.
So that was all free, was it?
Oh, yeah. 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 That was free.
Now, these days you have to pay for everything. Don't you?
Oh, yeah. 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 And years ago, I've been on their way, I noticed they used to leave a hole in the bottom of the hedge. I didn't know if for pigs and that going through, or back when I was a lot of geese and all like that, whatever that was for going through, but they always used to leave, you see lots of them up in their ways too, especially over around Munir's place, used to leave a little hole in the hedge for them to pass through like certain things. But that was granddad used to do that.
That's a long, hard job. I mean,
Oh, I don't know about that. Not really. Not really. It was a nice job, fresh air, in the rain and that. My mother talked about people that used to be up. She had a lodger once. They used to be up breaking stone. She used to up for the roads. She used to employ stone breakers on the side road, breaking stone all day long. Yeah, but that was a weird small job. When you build a hedge, you can see some of your labour. Kind of, you look back on, pass by, and see a nice bit of workmanship. But just breaking up stone, that's tiresome, I should have thought. No end product.
when you get to the top, I mean, do they actually plant bushes on the top
Oh
of it?
no.
They just grow there.
Just grow there, yeah. As a matter of fact, that destroyed a lot of the hedges. Because the roots to go down there and throw the stone out,
Wonders about it.
They just, that's a turf. See, if you want to see, there's some nice hedges around. If you go from Market House, you walk from Market House up through the North Street, we've been up that road.
Yeah.
There's a nice hedge on the side going up there, both in the very narrow road as you leave the town and just up that hill. You see that stone hedge there? Lovely.
I looked at something like that.
Oh, lovely. And sometimes where the bushes are, they're throwing some of the stone in out, pushing them out, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. But you can repair that sort of thing.
Oh, you can repair that, of course you can, yeah. But I tell you what, we seen a nice hedge the other day. You don't see many around here. It's a dry stone hedge. We call it dry stone wall, and that is with no earth or nothing.
Yeah.
Hedge is the one with earth in, and the wall is the one with no earth or nothing, just stone, And that was up Tredurgy. You turn up Tredurgy towards Cornbray.
Yeah.
And I walked up there through the lane, and I never been there before in that little walk. I've been up Cornbray hundreds of times, but not down through that little lane to come out Tredurgy there. You go up through there, you'll see a beautiful little hedge up there, or a stone wall, built marvellous, lovely. I wish I had my camera. Yeah, wasn't very wide, but it's neat and lovely. I just hope that their new road for Eden don't come down past that way, and Brian, I don't know, it's coming through that way somewhere, but I hope they don't cover up on it.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
But I bet hardly anybody's seen that one.
Yeah.
It's great. If you move around that way, you just...
I've not been up there much.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've not been up there. I've been on the road, but
Oh, yeah.
I've not been off the road.
No.
I've
It's not far from the road, really.
No.
It's over to the Ergy there, by the post office or something, just the other side road, up in the corner. Go up that lane. My wife used to walk there. Oh. When she was a girl, it had down through her auntie there,
Do you remember that railway carriage where you actually...
Oh, yeah.
You were a young boy when
Yeah,
you did that.
he was there. My brother was... I had 2 brothers, and all the 4 sisters was born up across the road in that house. Across the road, 2 houses to there.
Mm.
Lived in the top house of that. And then, I don't know, I think the chap on the farm wanted it for his son or something like that, so father had to move out. And so he put these railway carriages down in there, And that was, my brother's 2.5 years older than me. And that was about 1926. So by 1925 around there, we put the railway carriages there.
Mm.
So that picture up there is 1930 when I was born. One of my brothers are missing there, see, he must have been working in Claywork at the time. He couldn't get there, but all the rest of the family's there.
How old were you when you were in the railway carriage? I mean, from what?
Oh, when I get married, right through when I was born.
Right.
Yeah, oh yeah. And my other brother as well, till he got married, you know.
It looks, from the outside, as if it'd be very narrow.
Oh, no, there's two railway carriages, and then there's about, I expect about 10 foot in between right back through, where we used to have all the living room and all that, you know.
Yeah.
In our bedroom and that, we used to have a little thing up there, you know, the chain where you pull for emergency, you know, penalty for improper use, £5. You stop the train. Oh yeah, but then the railway carriage was good, see, because on the doors you step, we pull the windows up, you had these leather strap, no, I'd love to get leather strap. Paddy was a strap, this cut razor on that one, see, used it for that. And then when there was something on, we used to have 3 bedrooms, like, see, and a front room in one of the carriages. And when something on back years ago, about 1930s or so, they used to have boxing on in the middle of the night in America. Joe Lewis and Tommy Farr and all that. And we were all in beds, like they all wind the windows down, like I say, and all listening in bed, but the wireless on in the living room. So there was advantages.
Yeah.
And that galvanised roof, which, oh, lovely galvanised roof. I loved the galvanised roof. I said to the missus, I would nearly put a bit of galvanised on here, because we used to be in bed and here, roaring down, you know, the rain. Oh, lovely. Go off, sleep, snuggled in. I miss the rain rattling on the roof.
You must have had quite a bit of that up on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, we used to go to school, and I've been up Ensford Hill. You used to go to school safe up there, over the top, then over Ensford Hill, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it used to be so windy, going up there, used to have to walk backwards, like, you know, couldn't breathe hardly. And then when it snowed, used to have to walk up around, couldn't walk down the road, I'd walk up on the bank around. And I went up last week trying to pick some earths, and we couldn't sit down. We could try to get some earths, you know, earths, blueberries or whatever, Americans call them blueberries or something like that, I don't know what they call them, whortleberries or but earths. We went up to pick some earths. Someone was going to school, we used to pick them all the time in jam jars. Pick these earths, have earth tart.
Isn't the time of year for them now? Then?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I had a couple.
Did you get any?
No. But we go up any time now. Because we've seen some up on the hedge going up to Nant's Hill. I don't tell you, Mike, I don't know if you know. We want them first. I like every year, I want one earth tart, you know.
Yeah.
Because we used to have them all the time home. Our neighbours used to be there to say, God, remember when we had earth tart, she always had one the day before we like it. Or when we had first blackberry, she always had the first blackberry. And then we used to hear the cuckoo, first one to hear the cuckoo. Remember when we heard the cuckoo, she always heard them the day before us. But used to think a lot of things like that back in the days, you know, about who heard the first cuckoo, who picked the first herbs and blackberries, about the moon, new moon and all this stuff, you know.
Because you're right out in the country up there.
Oh yeah. Anyway, we never used to go beach. We used to go beach once a year, August bank holiday, never go beach and that, you know. But then.
No, it's quite a long way to the nearest beach from Greensboro, isn't it?
That's right.
Hansborough.
Yeah, Hansborough. But then when I was working Claywork, I mean, I used to be up there working hard, come home from Coxsworthy, come home. I was in my teens, go to uncle at the farm, the other uncle at the farm down Little John. You know where Little John is? Down Little John. I used to go over the top of the downs with a bucket, see, go down uncle's fetch milk. He used to give mother. He never got married, never had no children, nothing like that. He used to help mother, but I suppose give mother a bucket of milk. I used to bring home every night. Mother used to use, put the milk on and add the cream off the top. And then they should give the rest of the us and what's left over for the pig. We always had a pig, see. So.
Did you have electricity in those railway carriages?
Not left right that night. No.
How was the cooking done? How was the cooking done?
Cornish range. You know, a built-in like iron front with a little, see, that's another thing. Mother used to have all we children, like all we family, and she used to iron the one like that, like see,
Oh yeah.
see, and she used to have that little iron inside there, and put in, you see those little things inside there. I mean, those iron inside there. See,
You can put coals inside them.
yeah, see, yes, that two I like. She used to put one in the fire, getting red hot.
Yeah.
And then she'd have a poker with a little bend on to put through the hole and pull out and put it in there. And then take one out from there and put it in the fire, like, you know. And I remember father coming up before, oh, can't get see back there to go to the first got meals and that's meal when I get home. And mother was there trying to iron or do things, and dad would probably took the kettle to boil, and that would take all the heat out the fire, like she put that in there.
Yeah.
Oh, the dead and we were trying to cook and do things and do all this at the same time. Yeah, one like that.
So, were they warm, those, in winter time, those railway carriages?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, lovely. Yeah.
Because there's not much wall, is there? I mean,
Oh, and yeah, the solid wood was well made.
of course these are the old-fashioned carriages, aren't they? Well, from today's point of view, anyway.
That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah. But I do miss the galvanized roof,
Yeah.
And then we used to have a cellar right back underneath, like see one side, because you bit off slope on the ground there. Right the length of it, right back through.
The cellar.
Cellar, going right back
Yeah.
through underneath.
Yeah.
We put our bikes and all things like that there.
Yeah.
But I was only saying something the other day. Look, we used to kill a pig and hang up, ham, we call all hams with arms and shoulders, the four. Used to hang it up in that living room, like, all the winter and all like that. Mother would have a icing cloth around and a bit of greaseproof or something like that. And then she'd take it out, cut a piece out, put it back in, fire in the same room, everything, like, see? Go for months and months like that.
Yeah.
I mean, now, got it in a deep freeze, I mean.
Yeah.
So how was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
We was all in the same room. We was all living there, meat was hanged up there all the time,
Yeah.
They all used to up there, everybody had the same.
So your father, he worked in the pit, did he?
Yeah, in the clay works. Johnny.
What was his job?
Oh well, in the clay dries, mostly where they dry the clay.
Yeah.
That's what I used to work as well, drying the clay. Clay dryers. Clay dries.
Yeah.
Muck tank, to bring the muck in the tanks, and in the morning you go in. I worked in Milmorton drying myself, where the museum is now. No electrolytes in there then, I suppose there is now. But you go up in the morning, light the lantern, carry a lantern in there, a couple of lanterns, hang on different places, change. And first of all, you'll show off what's on the pan. All the clay what you bring in one day, it'll be dry overnight from when you left it, say, one dinner down till the next morning. You start at 5 o'clock and take all most of the clay off the pan, then over in the linny it was called, then under. And then go out with the wagons and bring it in, more muck stuff. So you bring it on a hot pan, sweating, and then you be outside in all the rain and winter time. Oh, you go out there and shovel it in and get drowned and cold.
So you're going from a very hot
Yeah,
indoors.
that's right. To out there, right out in the tanks outside,
What, they didn't get pneumonia or something, didn't they?
I don't No, didn't used to. And then, I mean, when you finish that first, you couldn't, you always go home with the same wet, you see everybody's white going home, traveling home then, they always be white. I mean, up in the clay, that's no showers or nothing like that for a wash off. You just went home, like, putting their clothes on. And you still be working out dry and all, it's all covered in clay dust when they went home. And I say my granddad worked in a dry like that. And he used to come home, that's Will Martin, and he used to come home up Ensborough, come up through Clothill, cut up through the moor, and up through his place. And Uncle said that he used to have Hessian sack, lodged him with Hessian sack on his shoulders. And he used to come home like that. And Uncle said he'd take Hessian sack off. He'd come inside, stand in front of the Cornish range, his back towards the Cornish range. And the steam would be flying from him, And he wouldn't change. It wouldn't, no bad, nothing like that. He wouldn't change it. After a while, that's it. Put on another dry Hessian sack and go out round. And he had a small one saying, do all sorts outside then. And Grandad, they never had water up on the farm or nothing. They used to catch all the water for the bullocks. And that off the roofs, big sheds, where they keep hay in. And that Grandad, I've seen now going down to the well and over towards the edges, to go down to the well. And Grandad, he's the only one I've seen do it, because we used to do it as well. We used to have to carry water and buckets. Grandad used to have a metal hoop. See, metal hoop. I don't know what they meant in metal hoops, so we boys used to roll them, with sticks. But Grandad used to stand in the middle of the hoop, put on top the handles of the buckets, and carry the gasses top and flop and keep it still. He's the only one I've seen do it, but I don't know if metal hoops were made for that or not. It was good for that,
Yeah. So didn't the homes get all clayfied when the men came in?
Oh yeah. But then we never had no carpets or nothing like that, A little bit of Hessian sack, a little bit of I forgot what they call it now. A little bit of matting, coconut matting things they used to have in different places, There's only concrete floors, so it's easy to clean out. See, we used to go up, we used to go up, help Grandad and Uncle's Kernow, summertime, we used to go up on all the horses, used to go up on there building the load. And Uncle would say, hold tight, cool, well, the horse would be going, you had to make sure you catch all the horses, just put a hand hold tight, because the horse would know what he's saying, start going on, Hell, I was up helping Uncle up on Queen's Flat. Well, what happened until recently with bales of hay, now they got to get big round ones.
Yeah.
When they had the bales of hay, in the summer, Uncle would ring up all this and Kernow and just got all the time of them.
I think everybody used to help everybody else.
Yeah, they did.
Did the women do this? Did the women help each other out?
Oh no. Women never used to. You never used to see much women at all. Indoors and around, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
All the small ones, they would do those jobs when they had to, like out in building their rick or something like that, helping out when there's hay time, when it's busy. And they used to bring out the drinks and things like that. We used to have Herbie beer, not Herbie beer is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know. Made with herbs. That's what they say in summer days. The Herbie beer is. They say, I say, dude, we used to have that Kernow. It's Kernow. We always have Herbie beer always there. Tastes lovely when you're sweating and hot. Herbie beer.
Was it alcoholic?
I don't know. I think so. We was all Methodist. We wouldn't have, we had to take a pledge up Sunday school. Every year up Sunday school they would say, look, you had to read all the names of Sunday school, and you had to say that you kept the vow. Yes, your name, yes, yes. You didn't break the vow, or you didn't have any drink.
Is that part of the Methodists?
Didn't now.
No, it was then.
It was then. Oh yeah, every year you had to do that. You had to sign up, or you should read out the names, and that's a yes. You kept the pledge.
Was that just for the younger people,
or no, men as well, grown-ups as well.
Was that part of the service then?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, you weren't allowed to do. You weren't allowed to do that. I'd never had a pint of beer in my life.
You know?
No. Not even now. Now it don't matter. People don't say now. Even the Methodist Church now, they're on about selling wine and they have beer in their premises. They're on it. Yeah, yes, they want about it. Because they want to make money out of this. They're turning down so many things like in the Westminster rules and that, where they can let the room out if they could sell beer, but they can't sell beer and they're losing money. So, but I've never had a pint of beer in my life. Yeah. So was my boy doing all like that? I wouldn't say that, but I wanted like that.
Was your family all teetotal? Your father,
yeah, that's right. No smokers, no nothing.
Yeah. Well, it keeps you healthy. Keeps you healthy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes, I've had a lot of energy. What's I say now? I get the energy. I've got 3 hours to look up this one Cross Road, and the one up Treganizzi. Besides, being a coal man and all that, and clay works and all.
Yeah.
Out of core like this part time in the evenings, and then got the uncle with I and that.
Why did you leave the clay and do the coal work?
When I went on what I left it for, it was in the clay dries. It got, I was in Charlestown clay dry at the time. And coal, it was good on, great, lovely. And then we had a manager come there and he wanted to save coal, etc. So in the back of the clay dry, where all the flues go back underneath. I think you've seen the clay dry.
Yeah, sure.
The pan, when they got tiles underneath that, the flues all go back, perhaps 10 or 12 flues go back through, and then meet to the back and go up through this big stack, see? And he wanted to save money and save coal. So he made this great big metal door with a little 4-inch hole in it, And in the night, he would close this big door down the back and just have this little small hole. Oh, you go in the mornings there, you could feel the heat before you go up in the dry. Oh, red hot, glancing to it. Well, you were shoveling off the front, we call the fore end up near the fires, shoveling off there. And, it didn't really kill him, man. We used to have wood clogs in the clay. I think you've seen the wood clogs they use in the clay. I think I don't have more than now. Wood clogs you have to do for on the pan. Yeah, we had changed that 2 or 3 times before we go across the pan. It's so hot. So when I seen something, get out of it, I done it.
It was just the working was too hot.
Oh, it was ridiculously hot. So I carried on a bit longer. Because couldn't long after that, clay dries died out. The window they made it different way, without them.
Yeah, it's completely different now.
Yeah, that's right.
They put them through these presses and
presses. Yeah, we have presses there, man. We have presses down there, down Charlestown. We had tank back first, and they put the presses in there. But you had to, it was so hot then, because when you get like up in Morden back years ago, you went there in the tank and all this was all mucky and wet, so you put it in, and to take the fires a long time to dry it out. But when you have presses, it was nearly dry before you bring it in, and so it didn't die down kept the heat up all the time, saying it was so hot. I don't know if I did say that when we had up and rice with the back. I told you back then. I backed a wee lady behind her, and she looked in those fires one day. And she said, "Oh," she said, "how huge fires! What you like that with railway sleepers?" She thought the fire was so big. Some used to have 2 fires. Some used to have 3, even 3 great big fires. But it was so hot, it was unbearable.
So did you enjoy the coal work?
Yes, I did. Yeah, yes.
It's pretty strenuous, isn't it? Carrying those samples.
Yeah, but that was nothing like it at clay dry. Nothing.
No.
Now people say to me, "Cool." I said, "My dear, that in the patch on in the clay dry, the heat was so unbearable. We were stripped to the west all year round, then winter and nothing, all stripped to the west all the time."
Well, were you shoveling all the time?
Yeah. You know, big shovels, Cool. The pan, then our spec of the pan was about 18 foot wide. And what was I doing the other day? I was still somewhere there using I got a Cornish shoveler now, and using the Cornish shovel, just pushing it. Oh, I had my knees like that. Now in the clay dry, we used to go across, boom, like that, and pull it back, and tip it over the wall, See, you do that all the time, it's alright,
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You didn't have time to put on a lot of weight then.
Oh, no, Mrs. was saying I was like a whippet. I was. I got so bad that I used to wake up and I'd jumping, keyed up, because you had to get out here at 4 o'clock and that in the morning. Oh, you couldn't sleep. Right, think about it before you get there,
Yeah.
I don't mind working hard. I got relations now in the clay dries in the press, the presses, but they aren't in the clay dries. They mean the presses in the rotaries and that, but they just put on conveyor belts and they don't see it no more. And they say to me, "Oh, how hard it is on a presses." I said, "Hell, that was a holiday. We used to love it, when you were returned to go up on the press. You have a breather up there letting the press down. Better than down there shoveling on the pan, like, you know.
All that physical effort's been taken out of the job. No,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's right, yeah. Yeah.
So I understand
They
it.
haven't got nothing like that now. Nothing. No, they don't work hard. I mean, I've never loaded trucks, because years ago we used to load trucks, and my father said they used to use 30 ton, do 30 ton a man, see? 30 ton, a lot of stuff, you know, for shoveling and wheeling out your truck, you know. The further in you go, the further got a wheel out, like, you know, the more lower down it gets.
30 ton a man a shift.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Were you on shift work? You must have been.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes afterwards, yeah. When they got not in the tank much, because they couldn't be enough. See, they couldn't dry it quick enough for that. But in presses, they did shift work there.
Going back to the church again.
Yep.
Was the whole family a church family?
Oh, well, yeah.
Your family.
Yeah, yeah.
So come Sunday morning, you'd all go.
Oh, it all go, boy. No doubt about that. We do now. Brother and his wife, or we and his wife, and sisters meet up to class now, you know. Still go. Big part. I wouldn't have Sunday any other way, like, you know.
Yeah. But Methodism is strong in Cornwall, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's the strongest for us, but still, you know, we had a nice down there Charlestown Sunday night. We had the band and him singing down Charlestown Sunday night. Well, a lot of Methodists was there from Kirkcaldy Chapel, and different ones came down there. We had the band and choir and that. That's for the National Children's Home. Well, that's Methodism, National Children's Home, you know, NCs. I do collect them for that. And I collect for the... There's another one I collect for. All of them, the bypass and that. Christian Aid, I collect for that.
So what's the state of Methodism now? Compared to what it was when you were young?
I mean, back long, the chapel was the central one to us. We had nothing else, never went nowhere else, more than chapel and choir practice, and always in the band practice, you know. That's the only thing we ever went to. Nothing else that we're doing. I just loved, when I did the choir, when I was about 14 or 15, I loved it. It was lonely, walking home from Ennsford over Greensplat, see, dark, no lights on, no nothing. No street lights, no lights in the clayworks and end. Went into the war there. Hell, Gavin, I was rattled out, was scared stiff. Couldn't see nothing, feel away, run down the edge, you know. But I loved the choir, I did. I really loved singing.
What appeals to you about it? I mean, the actual tunes?
Tunes as well, yeah. I mean, if you said to me what's my favourite hymns, I would say the ones with the nice tunes, you know, the good Methodism tunes, like, you know. That influenced my thinking a lot about singing as the tunes. Shouldn't do. I mean, there's some hymns, not very good tunes, but got beautiful words. I know that. But the tunes mean a lot. I mean, a band, you don't play any words. You only play the tune, but the sound, you know, lovely sound, brilliant. A hymn tune, band playing hymn tune.
Yeah, so it's a good tradition to have.
Yeah.
I was always very impressed by it when I first came to Cornwall.
Right.
Yeah.
And that big splat used to have something, used to have a band or something and march up and down. Used to march in Kernow House. All that's gone now. The Clayworks is in Kernow House. Used to, you know where Clarence lived? Clarence, thank God.
Yeah.
The other side of the road from Clarence is down there with a lane in. I parked the corner now, but there's a lane in through there, breaking into Kernow House. And there's a lovely big house in there. But there was the Martin. They used to own all the land up around there. And they used to do a lot for Greensplat Chapel. I've had the books here, and I've read about Martin. I used to borrow some money off them and then pay it back. And when they built a new Sunday school, they had a lot of money off the Martin family, and then paid it back. Miss Ivy, And if you look at the chapel up there now, go inside there where there's the end, you see the stones in the bottom of the people that put in the foundation stones there, and the Martin be one of them, Iron Martin. Used to be in Cassette house with a band, and all go on the lawns, used to throw sweets out on the lawn and things for pick up, you know.
So they were the people who owned Will Martin, were they?
Yeah, yes, the Martin family, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they had a lovely big house, big lawns. I think the farmhouse and that there now. And if you've got Francis by Griesbach Chapel, look across the pit, you'll see the remains of a house there now. And that was Mr. Alford, used to be the gamekeeper and carpenter and that for there, you know.
Yeah.
Still the remains of that house there now. And up Will Martin Drive, see all that led up to the big house. Up the end of that drive. You look at the big house.
You mean the drive that starts
Yeah,
by
beside the museum. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So when did that house come down then?
Oh, I don't know, I should say in the 50s probably. 50s or 60s.
Is that because they needed the land
For clay. See, if you look, all the people in Griesbach used to come down from this lovely pathway from Griesbach, come out down past Will Martin by the museum. All the bus used to stop down on the gates there, Will Martin Gate, they call it Will Martin Gate. Bus used to stop there, and they used to walk up through from there up to Griesbach. And down across Blackberry Road, the other side, the path they come up there. They always stopped, cover path, or took away the path, we seen that you haven't replaced it.
Right. There still is a path that goes from Greensblatt across to Ruddermore bit.
Where's that?
Well, well, it's an hostel end
Oh yeah.
of the works. There's a little sign saying
Yeah.
public.
Yeah, you read it again. Up top hill, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was a path. They said that. See, now I was looking the other day because I go down with my dog, and now they stopped that. They got a sign up there. This isn't a through road. This is a cul-de-sac. Now, they got that. They put that there now. I expect you want to keep something or do something down the bottom. They got a sign there. You can't go through this road. Don't lead anywhere else. This is a cul-de-sac. Well, it's all wrong, really. I mean, that should have gone right down through.
Because we used to use it.
Yeah.
Well, you could go across that bit anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I could check, you know, where Blackberry Road used to be several houses down Blackberry Road, down the other end of the right down in the lower down. I've been up there this morning, as a matter of fact. There's a little wood going over the river now, where they used to walk over to Griesbach Chapel, up beside the clay drive. You wouldn't know where it was, you wouldn't see it. You wouldn't, but there's still there, pathway, part way around. And then it's cut off for that new road. They put a new road along there, set there, over from Griesbach Chapel. That road only built there long across there.
Well, getting
the one going towards Old Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, that'll be near long.
Yeah. Were you in the band as well?
In the band? Oh yeah. Yeah.
What did you play?
I showed you my picture there just now.
Yeah.
Well, the big one I used to play the double B, and then the G trombone, the one with the handle, you know, the G trombone. I played with Griesbach Band, Anton Willick, and Van Charles. I finished up with them in Stenelese. I was with for a while. Oh yes, father of the bandmaster, 4 boys in the band.
So you were quite a musical family.
Well, in a way, yeah, we never played organ. Well, my sisters played organ up Griesbach Chapel. So we were just singing and bands, really.
Or did you get taught music and have lessons?
Oh no. Father's a bandmaster, he would. No, and then nothing like that. We used to start off. I remember he had a hymn down there. Jesus high in glory, land of lifting. I remember that tune there. See, you put the finger on that, say first and third, first and second, first, and all like that. Right. You played that hymn tune off, and then you knew where the finger was on the notes, like for on the music, like, you know. Never no teaching. Brother and me taught the same time with the hymn tune like that. Went on.
So you pick it up as you go.
You pick it up, yeah. You know that. Well, that's D first and third, then the E is first and second, and F is all first spell, and you know, just as you do it. You just remember that and think, oh, every D is like that, and every singing. You never taught us no music. You never no teaching. Then I was in the army band for a little while when I was in national service, you know.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. KSLI. And I had a big instrument, see. And we used to go 100, I don't know, 150, 160 a minute, the fastest one, like him. I think we've seen the line in between. I had to have a great big instrument. I used to see little chap who used to have a little piccolo or something, you know, but you could stick out his ears there. Go on for miles, you know. We done guards at Buckingham Palace for a little while. When that was about 1950 around there, I suppose I think the guards were at Malaysia or Malaya or something at the time. And the Middlesex Regiment was in London, Chelsea Barracks, and we were there. And then we went down Windsor Castle for a little while and done guards there. I didn't like it there because all cobblestones, like, oh, the sun slipping down through there with boots, like, you know, the hobnail boots. I was hate that. Oh, I like their band.
So when you were playing here in Cornwall,
Yeah.
did you go into competitions and that sort of stuff?
Yeah. Well, I was going up to Stenalease at a music festival. When you see that one there, green splat band on the front, we were marching over to Stenalease. We're playing a music festival then. You know, that was our old supporters behind us, like, you know. And Bugle, played a Bugle band contest.
But they're still going strong, isn't they?
Oh yeah, I was up there the other day. Yeah. I wouldn't miss Bugle band contest. And in the play work, see, years ago, they used to give them they had to work Saturday mornings, what I used to as well. Well, most people did Saturday mornings. And they would say, right, come in and we give you a journey. They call it a journey, like, give you so much to do, and then you do it, like, see, they give me a hell of a lot to do, like, you go like, I to do it, like, go up Bugle band contest, you know.
So you had to get your task done before you could knock off.
Yeah, well, that's right, yeah. Yeah. My uncle was in the First World War, and he used to tell, when I was going down for the milk in the evening, his uncle used to tell me some stories about the First World War, laying up fighting and all that, you know, all awful. And he said when they came back from the First World War, they used to meet at Bugle band contests. See? These people used to meet there every year and, you know, talk about it and meet and, you know, talk about old times, I suppose, the war and all that. And it went right on until not very long ago. My uncle used to be the last one. Him and Mr. Brown, the conductor 4-lane squire, his dad. And he used to meet up around. I'd showing photographs in the First World War, you know, what happened there. But Bugle band contest is more a band contest. It's always a get together and people talking and about old times. But he said after the First World War, it's, you know, lots of them used to meet there. He told me, he said, when he used to go up to in a battle, like, you know, somebody from Ruthermore, only Ruthermore because they was scored something. He said, like, I don't want my sandwiches today. They knew get killed, he said, you know, and he said, you can have my sandwich or my whatever I got food, like, you know. God, hell. A number of people there didn't come back, see. They ain't a fight on that. Awful.
Were you in the Second World War?
No, national service, see, I joined that in 1948. See. I was born in the 1930s, see, so 44, 45, and I was 50 when the war ended.
Right.
See, then we went to Hong Kong, and that's when the communists was coming down through there, you know. And my brother, I had two brothers in the war, one didn't come back. And the sister was in an AFI. Others was in the service away from Port Isaac somewhere. And the other brother, a bit older than me, he was after the war as well, but he went Israel and around there, you know. There was trouble there, but that's been about 46 or 7, somewhere in that price.
So your old, sorry, going back to your railway carriages.
Oh,
your old railway carriages, with all the band players, it must have, when you were practicing, it must have really been a noisy place.
Oh yeah, but mother was a lovely woman. She would stick all that, you know, if he was happy, she was happy to learn with us, doing things like that, you know, playing the band and practice. And even then, we used to have others come up as well, coming from Queensland or some come up our place, but the same age as us, you know, practice and play with us, like, you know.
They, out Bugle Way, it looked as though it was still a railway carriage, but it's been roofed over. It's got a pitched roof, you know.
Yeah.
But it's still got those sort of
Oh,
windows
yeah.
in
That's right.
columns like that along.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think there's still one.
Oh yes, yes. Right. There was several at Gorsedh at the time. See, he didn't worry so much back along. Carl was telling me when I was telling him about the railway carriage, he said that it was put in a railway carriage up through the lane there by Gorsedh Chapel, and they couldn't turn the corner up the top, you know, because. So he said, this bloke come along and said, well, like the matter, he said, I put on the top field, put in the bottom is right, like they putting in over the edge, and Captain there, they lived there, you know. So they didn't worry so much then.
Well, it was a cheap way of getting a house, wasn't it? I mean,
Oh, it was a cheap house, but yeah, I don't know how much it cost, but.
Well, a lot less than a house, I suppose.
That's, oh yes, yeah. My granddad's, because in my granddad's field really where we our railway carriage like sitting in the bottom corner, like, you know, cut the corner off.
Do these bands, do they play, was it just hymns and marches? Is that what?
Oh no, we play selections as well, you know. We used to go out, well, we used to go around with a promotic band, we went some moors and all that, you know, brilliant, lovely. Went some moors, playing all afternoon and evening, and dance, we always finish up on the floor, like, you know. We young ones in the band then used to drop out and dance with our girls in the corner, like, at the same time. And we used to dance on the floor, like. We went some moors down Tregony Sports and that, yeah, we used to always enter a tug of war team in Tregony Sports, for tug of war. Dad said in the old Gorsedh band when he was out, and this chap used to play the drummer, Tuner Groves. He was there pulling one in a tug of war, and his feet went right to his boots. But used to, all right, enjoy it.
Did you ever read music? I mean, you say you picked it up.
Oh, I read music, yeah.
I read music.
I pick up into like any, you know. Oh yeah, yeah.
Because you were in the choir as well, right?
That's right. I'm in the choir now, like, and I still.
Oh, you still?
Yeah. I was in St. Dennis choir for a number of years, you know. Male voice that was.
Yeah.
Oh, that choir is lovely. We got practice this Friday and next Monday up with the choir. For singing in St. John's, big place, isn't it? up to the power station, up behind there.
Yeah, no, I've been in there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So which choir are you in now?
Kirkclay's chapel choir.
Right.
And my brother.
Yeah. Is that the chapel that you go to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it very much.
It's strange now. I mean, you think of Yorkshire and you think of Wales and you think of Cornwall.
Yeah, but
it's all Methodism, bands, choirs.
That's right.
All of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it always like that here? I mean.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. More so than what it is now. You know, everybody's just have bands. You know.
Is it? So it's less now than it used to be. Is it? I mean.
Oh, a lot less now than it used to be. Yes. Like a sticker and all the places that bands. You know.
Mm.
But that's gone.
Do you think Cornwall's changing?
Yeah. Not for the better.
No.
Not for the worse, I think. Pity. I wish it wouldn't change so much, you know. They always say we've got to change, but I don't think we have. I like it like it was.
What's the big difference then between now?
Oh, I don't. People are more content, I think. More satisfied, you know. The simple way of life.
Well, they got all this money now, and
they got everything, but they've got nothing on. They got everything, but nothing really. We never had nothing. We had everything. Little things to look forward to. They've got nothing to look forward to now, but they got it all, haven't they? You know. Yeah, I look forward to choir practice. It's something, you know, lovely. Look forward to. And band practice. Band practice. I always remember this chap there jump onto the roof, play the band up. You know the band there. Photographs of got a grease up band. He used to say to father, the band master, he always said, he said, at 9 o'clock, he said, come on, Dick, I got end to put set. He always had end to put set, put eggs under the... He always said, come on, Dick, I got end to put set. We had some lovely times with the band, choirs. And to meet people as well, you meet nice people.
Well, the church seems to me to be the place where people meet.
That's right.
As much as anything else, really.
Yeah. Well, it used to be anyway. Now she's gone away because I don't like it, because most things now are on a Sunday morning. What used to be on in the week and Saturdays, they put it now, especially Sunday mornings. Well, a lot of people in the bands or youngsters and that, they have band practice like on Sunday morning. Well, they can't come chapel, say inside the school, because they got to go band practice. And different things. Just cycle, people go cycling Sunday mornings and that, I don't know why they got a clash and they got all Saturday now doing nothing, and then they have everything done on a Sunday. Or that long, used to be doing on a Saturday. Or in the week.
Are the young people coming into the bands? And
Oh, yes. Lots of young people in bands. You've got band con, I see them all in the youth bands and the band. Oh, those packers. Lovely. I'd be lovely to see them, So there's a picture there.
Are they coming into the church as well?
Not so many in the church. We've got a nice little Sunday school up the class, but some like about 20 of the youngsters come there. But they don't go after a certain age, they seem to drop off,
Yeah.
Which is a pity. See, we used to carry on up grease, but we go straight on from the Sunday school into the adults class. When I was in the adults class, that would be men and all around, ladies, and all in the big Bible class there, in the Sunday school. Lovely. Never stopped, just carried on when we'd grown up.
Tell you something that strikes me as a foreigner, as it were. You talk with a Cornish accent, but the young kids don't talk with a Cornish accent.
No. That's what annoys me, see? Now, that annoys me when they have voice choirs and that. Or an ordinary choir. They teach them, they say, don't say R's. Leave the R's out, I heard them say water, don't say, leave out the R. They do, they say, the conductors have said before, leave out the R, don't put the R, because you've got enough R without saying it. Well, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yet they'll say butter, leave out the T, butter. I mean, they should stop them saying things like that. Do you know what I think? But lots of times when they say, leave out the R's, because that's come over too bad, like too rough, sound too Cornishy or something.
Well,
they knock that.
You understand Cornish?
Yeah, but they knock that out of them. See, they try to knock that out of them. Now, I remember years ago, we went to a music festival up Steneleys, and Leslie Woodgate was a tutor again. Now, he had the BBC chorus and all. He was lovely. One of the top men. And he was a adjudicator, and all the sopranos singing was about this solo, about the daffodil, see? And they all got out, and they sing daffodil, see? Daffodil, see? So when they got up after, he come out, he turned to the audience, he said, now what do you people call the daffodil? I said, daffodil, see? So he turned to the soprano, he said, why didn't you sing daffodil? Why say daffodil, see?
Good.
He didn't like that, but they said that because they were taught that when somebody told them to say daffodil. Don't say daffodil, that's Cornish,
It's a pity, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we used to say, when for a mole and that, see, we used to call a mole a wamp. See, wamp.
Yeah.
Have you ever that? You see, my brother's come back one day and seen all these heaps. He's cool. He said lots of wamps right here, and he didn't. He's working with clay workers. I didn't know what he meant, And when we was home there, we used to see the cows running, with the flies and that, get their tails up straight. Mother would say, oh, I got the whap, I got the whap. Go around with their tails up running, the whap. So now they wouldn't say that. If you seen it in a book, see, want, I suppose spelled W-A-N-T, people think, oh, want,
yeah.
want, see.
Yeah.
But 'tis wan. I mean, I like to hear the football results on the Sundays, not Sunday, when there are commentaries. They up Yorkshire up around that way, they still say grass and that, don't they? But
Yeah.
lots of them now, you know, say grass and all this lot, you know.
Well, you see, if you go north, I mean, the young people still talk with their accent.
Yeah.
But it seems to me the Cornish accent is going to die out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I've never heard a young person speaking, I mean, say a young person under the age of 20,
No.
speaking with a Cornish accent, since I've been here anyway.
No.
Maybe it's different over West Cornwall, is that?
I don't know. They still, I'm surprised there's some who still know some words. Some, if you come the right ones, you might, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard one or two say about beerns and that. You know, they know what beerns and all that is. You know, someone I suppose they pick it up from their father, their granddad. I don't know, but they, you know, hear them come out with. I think, oh well, that sounds good, like, you know, from a youngster.
Going back to the clay works for a minute. When did you finish with the clay work?
Oh, that was when they. About the 60s, I suppose, something like that. End of 60s,
Yeah.
you know. That's when things changed then. That was all.
Well, there was a big change around about that time. Wasn't there?
Oh, everything changed then, yeah, with the rotaries and different drying things. I mean, I remember when I worked up Coxborough, started at 44 and 45, just around when the first navvy came in there. It was all, when I worked at Coxborough, like, there was people shovel off the burden up the top of wagons, you know, we used to go on burden. And at the time when the war was on, we had 6 Italian prisoners, see. They used to come round, they used to station at White Cross prisoner war camp, and if the bus go around dropping 6 off each clayworks, you know. We had 6 up Coxborough and that, we used to put them on burden, or they won't work very hard, like, you know. But we put them on burden there. And on stent, some would be on stent seeking the stone, some on O's, some are breaking in the stream. I remember up Coxborough, we was up there in 1947. I think you'll find that's one of the coldest winters ever.
It was.
And I was up on, we was breaking clay, we call it breaking clay with a pick, like, see, I could up there digging the clay, and we was up there on a rope coming down over the side, like, you know. And we sort of strapped around like a rope like the west, digging at this clay, and the flipping hose down bottom was blowing up on the top, freezing, ice went everywhere, you know. And oh, freezing there up Coxborough as well, one icest place I've seen, Cornwall. And the can went past her, and then he must have looked down and he didn't say nothing. He went over their wall and looked down, get out and come back. He said, oh, I'm still marking time. It was like this, you know. He said, oh, I'm still marking time. I don't know what he'd have been doing there. You know, it was on the pick handles, it was freezing, and, you know, blowing up all this water on the hose, he blowing up over.
Did you say you were tied?
Yeah, I have a rope.
Coming down the cliff face, as it were.
Yeah, over the top of the pit, you know, the side.
With a pickaxe.
Yep.
Oh
yeah, sometimes he was way up, you know, way up on the. You had to have a rope tied on your waist.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like a mountaineer kind of.
Oh no. You dig a place through your foot. You gradually dig down and dig down, say until you get blown enough to have about 3 foot stope, like. And it'd be 3 or 4 me sometimes. Sometimes you're on your own, and then you have to be slubbing up like the fall away, like, and the hoses in under coming up and washing it up. See. Breaking up. Or sometimes you used to have a stream coming over the top, and then you call breaking in a stream. They used to call it digging the clay and fall in the stream and take it to the bottom like that.
So the stream is coming in the side.
That's right, over the side.
And you also pick it through the water.
Picking. No. Just let it fall down in the stream, like, you know, both sides, like, you know.
Yeah.
Gamma used to 3 or 4 times going up through what we call the stope. Go up through the stope, like about 3 foot high, like, going right up through, like, you know, it's called the dubbers then. Why not? I pick up one word and they got a dubber up there, I expect. Not a pick got out each side, haven't they?
Yeah.
But a dubber you find is just one side, and a little jackass, we call jackass on the back. You know, the different shape, hilt and all.
Yeah.
And I used to go back and have them sharpened back. The blacksmith at Blackpool, Arthur Langford and his brothers used to be back there, blacksmiths at Blackpool. I used to go back through, take the dubbers on my bike, go back through Old Pound, Old Vegan. Old Vegan's gone now, see, back pub little settlement there, really. Several houses in Albeacon. Go back through there to Blackpool. Leave the dubbers there in Sharpen, and then carve the ones he'd done before.
How often do you have to do it to get them sharpened? I mean,
Yeah.
how often?
Oh, I don't know. It wouldn't take long to wear 'em away, wear 'em back.
A week?
I've been there with him before, striking. They said somebody had the sledge there. He would have to strike for him, you know. But he have his hammer there, like that, saying, "Tell you just you have to hit where he say, like, you know, we'll put the hammer." And then I don't know. They'd put him in the water and then let him come back a bit, season him, and then put him in again, like, you know.
Because there's a pit called dubbers, isn't there?
Dubbers, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a tool as well.
That's right. Dual dubber. That's right. Yeah. Dubber.
Mm.
I don't know. If you've got one modern museum, you'll probably see about a dubber there.
Well, then I'm sure they've got.
Yeah, they probably got one on. They got pictures like that anyway.
No, I've not been through there yet. I mean, the museum.
got pictures?
I've got to go there sometime or another.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But we took a lady down there yesterday, down still in the show with us. Dorothy. She's born up Queensplatsea and she live in town now. But she used to work in Broads. Edwin Broads used to be a big store in Edwin Broads, still in town, Edwin Broads. Edwin Broads.
What do they sell?
Ladies' clothes and that, you know, ladies' shop. If you Cindy Groves and Edwin Broads. Dorothy was in Edwin Broads all her working life, you know. And she used to go down Queensplatt through that path I told you about. We were pushed back, come out Wilmarden Gates and that, you know, go up, cycle in town for all her working life. She's about 84 or 5 now. She's telling me yesterday when she used to come up through, they call Ardlands, come up through from that gate up Ardlands. You were telling me talk about Ardlands, that's where Ardlands is. Coming up through there. She died for donkey's years, you know, all her life.
Did you ever get into St Austell a lot when you were younger?
No.
Didn't need to, I suppose.
No. Oh, no. No, there was St Austell. When we were in our teens, we used to go in there, catch a bus in. They'll see a bus, just go around, just go up, go up over the hill, up Conheath, go on through the Cars Lake, and sometimes to Whitemore, and back that way, like, I come back over. And we used to jump out the bus up the top of Conheath Hill, up Penrice Dry. We used to, outside the coal shed there, we used to wait for the bus. Then got Cars Lake, and did you ever see Cars Lake? That's gone before.
No.
But I think it's, how many years ever? 24 years ever? Oh,
yeah, I've spoken to people who used to live there.
That's right, yes. God, I used to work up Coxroad, lots of people from Cars Lake. Nick Ellis, the rest are there. Tell some tales of wrestling years ago.
Is it still? Do they still do Cornish wrestling?
They do, but it's, I don't know, more of exhibition now than it used to be then. Father used to do wrestling. And then he had fluid on a knee or something. I was at Old Town. When he came up Old Town, like, that's 1904, like, he said, you always be out wrestling then.
Did you see it? I mean,
Oh, I've seen wrestling. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. See, our family's down his family's down Red Ruthway more, that in the lanes. And Fred Lean was a big wrestler, you know, one of my relations. He used to win a lot of cups. And then afterwards, Father was they used to have about 3 judges come round at the side. They call them sticklers. You know, if you see him around with a stick, cool, I tell you what, maybe picture here at the you've had it more than English now. You see the paper last week?
no.
They were like. That was in taken in South Africa, like Cornish people out Africa in 1900 something like this. And they was wrestling there then, like, see?
Yeah.
They would see the people here around up with sticklers, see them the stick?
Yeah.
You'd be straight around to see if them fall on their back, because 2 shoulders and a hip or something, you know, be at the touch of ground. And
Yeah.
Father's just sticking there, just, you know, watching him. See him. Just going to wrestle.
You never did it.
No, well, see, it died out again after the war. Of course, destroyed a lot of things, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, yeah. It's different after the war. Things changed so fast. Transport and everything, and people going off and enjoying themselves more than they weren't content to stop home and wrestle like used to then. Wrestling. Father said there used to be other old pound like, and if anybody, any chaps came from other villages like, come up there and try to take away their girls like it. They used to pick up it's a turf like tabs, we used to call them, aim at them, drive them away like, wouldn't let them have their girls. But it was a simple way of life, see, back years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? Rugby's the other tradition, I suppose.
Yeah, not round this way.
Not round this way. So
not round this way.
Red Roof way. Yeah.
Red Roof down west, west. We never had rugby here. No. Football used to have a good team in town years ago, 1950s. Brilliant football team in St. Ursula. Yeah. Town. We say in town. We don't say St. Ursula. We say in town. See we?
Yeah.
In town.
So how do you like? I mean, now you've gone from that railway carriage down to here.
Yeah.
Are you happy with this living here? I mean, would you, if you had the chance, would you go back up to Ansborough?
Oh no, not now. No, wife wouldn't let me.
No.
Well, brother lived in that house until just a few years ago.
Yeah.
When mother moved out, he went up there and he brought up his family up there. Yeah. Funny, I was down studying show yesterday and a car stopped right beside me, and when they pulled away same time as me, and she got talking about something where she came from. And I said, I came from Innsbruck. Oh, I should know some people up there. She had a lean. She said in that lovely, now she called a lovely railway carriage, see. Now, she didn't know I was a lean. That was my brother and I. She used to play in the band in Mount Charles and my brother's boy and that, see. She said, lovely railway carriage, her brother. I said, I'm a lean from the railway. Oh, she didn't know that. But she just meet like that in the studio. Yeah. But she called a lovely railway carriage, she said.
Because is it, as far as population is concerned, it's a small county, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no real big town.
No.
So I suppose people do tend to meet up with
That's
relations,
right. Yeah.
people they know.
Yeah. And then she said she played, it's funny, she said she played organ up East Splat once for something. And telling about the chap, and she said there was a chap there that married somebody from far away or somebody, and he came there to play with her when she played the organ. I said that was Will Vincent. She said that's right. And I said, hell, I'd just been up to see him up Seahouses. He lives up Seahouses now, up nearly up Scotland,
Yeah.
And he's coming down. See, he's coming down for Harvest Fest, coming down end of September, I hope, to come the same time as Kirkclay's Harvest Festival. See, for a chap will do. He'd like to go to that. See, so that's what he's doing his holiday for. You
have a good harvest festival, do you?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah. Not like the old ones we used to have, but it's good. Then they sell the fruit and they have auction on the next day. I like the harvest hymns. Make you think how little we are. And how great God is, I think,
That's rather, that's fairly old-fashioned thought, though, really. I mean, these days people don't think like that, do they?
I don't suppose they do. I don't. But I do.
Mm.
Well, I see the weather forecast now, and I think, they tell you the minute, the day, when it'll be high tide, Port Isaac, or down somewhere, see. Well, I mean, and they tell you when the eclipse is going to be on to the minute, can they?
Yeah.
These things just don't come into being like that. Something is so marvellous that it really works to the second, to the minute, I like going up and always have done, seeing the stars in the sky, when there's last winter, when the moon was shining, I said, right, well, I'm going up now and up top, there, up to Nats, and I don't know, I just love it up there. See the stars and the moon.
You've got to get out of
feel quiet.
You've got to get out of the lights
at the lights.
Time.
And it feels so still, and there's something about it, I always remember the first time I felt like that was when I was in my teens. Brother and me went over to Summer Court Fair. That was about 25th of September, see, so that would be Harvest Moon or Hunter's Moon, I don't know. And we came back, and I was outside our carriage once. God, I couldn't believe it. It's beautiful, lovely, and ever since that, I've I've always loved. I understand the chap in the Bible saying, when I consider the heavens the work of my hands, what is man that thou art mindful of him? Something marvellous about it all.
That's what's wrong with cities. They can't see the stars.
Oh, no.
Not properly.
Right. And I mean, the cuckoo and that, I was watching the other day, when the old cuckoo, the cuckoo's gone on, and I seen the wife the other day, I showed her when the young cuckoo were flying around, the little birds are still feeding them on the wire,
Oh, really?
And I've seen that about 3 times in my life now. But I mean, those young cuckoos, look, they know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
All the way to Africa. Swallows. So small, no plastic, no steel, no screws or nothing in there somewhere. But there's something in there that tell them exactly what to do. And it's very moving, and I think how great that worked, Man is clever if you even find out how they do it. But something made them know how to do it and what, to do it. They got to do it. They can't help it, can they? Because I was talking to someone the other day, and he said that he had a cuckoo once injured, and he said he had in a cage. Oh, when it's time to go, he said he couldn't keep him in a cage. He'd have killed himself. He'd have flapped against the wire, and he had to go. So he had to get out.
How do they know?
They knew, see.
Yeah.
They knew.
Extraordinary, yeah.
And the swallows and that, it's very moving, I think,
I've only been here 2 springs, but each spring I've been here, I've always seen the cuckoo up Greensplat.
That's right. That's always up that way.
Must be a good place.
Yeah, that's a good place. I've heard them all May months. I heard the cuckoo every day up on the top.
Yeah.
But after that, we used to hear it all June, change your tune. We used to say May, sing night and day, June, change your tune, July, away fly. But I'm gone in June now. It's all got, I couldn't hear. I heard a cuckoo in June.
No.
Not one. Couldn't believe it. There isn't so many around.
Because they almost used to be a nuisance in the spring.
It's sound up.
You hear them all the time,
That's
all day long.
Yeah.
One over there, one over there,
That's
one
right.
over there.
Yeah. Uncle sat on his farm, the postman just got up and said, "Gosh, I'm getting fed up with that cuckoo going all the way around." But now we wouldn't get fed up with it now because you don't hear it enough.
No. No, it's still a good place for hawks, though.
Oh, buzzards and that.
Yeah. I was out on Sunday